Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on March map on the RDAllen multiplayer server, and just myself on here at the moment. And hope you folks like harvesting, because it looks like that's pretty much what we have to do here at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 15, 20, and 19 all planted, and all at the last, or almost last, growth stage here. So, pretty much pick a field and harvest it here, I guess you could say. So we got our choices of corn, canola, and soybeans. And I'm thinking we'll go with the canola here. Maybe start on field 19. That one is completely ready to be harvested at the last growth stage. So let's grab ourselves a John Deere 9770 STS combine here and start harvesting. We got 2 to choose from, so, you know, why not? Oh, that's interesting. The pipe is sticking out the back. And you know what? I don't know. Does this combine have a hitch on the back? I'm not trying. Looks like it does. We'll see if this hooks up or not. There we go. And yes, folks, I know header is the wrong color. Well, actually, technically not too bad. You know, it's yellow, so we could say this is a John Deere yellow, but still not quite right. Let's see what's here. Entrance for the field. I see there's one over there, so maybe we should go this opposite way in here instead. And yes, folks, I am lagging here just a little bit. My internet connection is like dropping every couple of pings here or so. Okay, trying to get across here without dropping the header into the drink. There we go. Okay, now we're ready to start harvesting. And for those of you watching this video when I release it, want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. This video should be going up on Christmas Day. Come on, you unfold it. There we go. Okay, something unfolding yet? I did unfold. Oh, okay, I see. Is it not really unfolded yet? It is not. Why is this not unfolding? There we go. So there we go. And like I said, wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. Hope everybody's having a good Christmas day. Those of you off from school and those off from work and all that good stuff, hope you enjoy some good time off. And like I said when I started the video here, just myself on the server here at the moment. A little bit early on Christmas Eve morning here, so guessing everybody's maybe sleeping in. And just a reminder here again as well, if you would like to join us on the multiplayer servers, links are in the description below for the mods needed to join the server. There are 2 download links for each server. First download link should download all the mods needed to join the server. And a second download link will take you to the server download page where you can download the mods individually. And like I said before, we do have 2 servers. Currently running server 2 here on the March map. That is the one I am playing on right now. And then we have server 1 with Chellington. And then we also have a TeamSpeak server as well. And currently, if you would like to join us on the multiplayer servers, we are requiring that you do join us on TeamSpeak. Just makes the whole experience much easier to communicate with you folks with, because obviously the in-game chat is rather limited. Actually, very limited. And of course, the servers are password protected as well. So in order to get the password, you will have to get on TeamSpeak to get that password. And TeamSpeak, by the way, is completely free. And even if you don't have a mic, you can still join us on TeamSpeak. Like I said before, we do have several individuals that join us on TeamSpeak that don't have a mic or possibly don't want to talk. Either one. And for those of you wondering what TeamSpeak is, I do get that question every now and then. What is TeamSpeak? For those of you familiar with Skype, it is simply the preferred gaming communication client, as TeamSpeak is a lot lighter weight than what Skype is. Skype is a little bit heavy on the system resources, which is not good while playing games. Typically, you want all your system resources and internet devoted to the game, not to your voice chat client. Or in Skype's case, actually video chat as well. We're just going to do a couple headlands around the field here first to get started. A lot of the fields on this map, there's not much room to turn around because you got the ditches around the fields and by the roads. Which, like I said before, very much reminds me of the Michigan map, the way they've done the ditches along all the roads. This is, however, Westbridge Hills, just pretty much flattened out and, like I said, changed up just a little bit. So I believe this would be like the railroad. I think this was the railroad station here on Westbridge Hills back in 2013. And the sheep would have been back over here. So, oh, actually, you know what? They're still here yet on this map, looks like. Okay, so yeah, the sheep back over there somewhere. I think they were a little farther back, actually. That actually might have been about right. Right in there somewhere. And Westbridge Hills map, by the way, was the Gold Edition DLC back in Farming Simulator 2013. At least I think it was the Gold Edition. I know Farming Simulator's changed their names of their DLCs a little bit, so pretty sure it was the Gold Edition back in 2013. And that actually was a really good DLC, I'll have to say, back in 2013 there. Came with the Westbridge Hills map here, as well as a bunch of case equipment. That's when we got the case combines, the case tractors. And of course, like I said, the Westbridge Hills map. So anyway, we'll head over to the comments here and see what we got for comments. Shaker Mutt, probably not saying your name right, was saying the wheel and side panel have been available for about a month or two now. I ordered two, one for me and one for a buddy. You can get them on Amazon. From what I see on Amazon, all I see is a pre-order, so I'm not sure how they are available for you. I know I do keep getting asked that, but from everything I've seen, like I said, they are available for pre-order, not available for order. Unfortunately, given the fact that, you know, it's Christmas time, and for those who like a nice farming simulator steering wheel, yeah, they're pre-ordered instead of available for order. You could probably still get, what's happened here is Logitech has bought Saytech, so it's now Logitech producing, or will be producing anyway, all of Saytech's controllers. So you can probably still get a Saytech farming simulator steering wheel yet, maybe if you can find a site that sells them. Last time I checked, like I said, Amazon no longer has those available. You might be able to find a used one yet, maybe somewhere, or another seller, but Amazon no longer sells the Saytech one. And then the Logitech one, like I said, is available for pre-order, unfortunately. John was saying Merry Christmas, and the T7, unfortunately, with that big of a grain cart, would in real life struggle going up hills. I don't know, like I said, I kind of find that a little bit hard to believe, that large of a tractor. Now, I haven't done the liters to bushels conversion there. I'm not real good with the whole liters concept, because where I live, everything is bushels, not liters. So, you know, I'm more familiar with, you know, a couple hundred bushels, 1,000 bushels, you know, 300 bushels, something like that. This combine, by the way, I did get a comment from somebody saying probably about 10,000 liters or 300 bushels would be more appropriate. So that's kind of what I figured, right in the 300 bushel mark. I just wasn't sure what that was in liters, but somebody did leave in the comments that's right around the 10,000. I think they said 10,500, I'd like to say, or something like that. So yeah, this combine's way over on capacity. And like I said, might fix that sometimes, put it down to where it really should be. Now, this does look like it has a grain bin extension on it, so it actually might be able to hold a little more. But it's still probably right around the 300, 350 mark, if I had to guess. And we might as well get the GPS lined up here. And like I said, you can probably still see a little bit of a lag spike. I am dropping about every 5th to 10th ping or so. So hopefully I don't get disconnected here. Derp Lord Gaming was asking, what happens if you're doing a mission, a harvesting mission, and the field withers while doing it? I think it's called you're screwed. I've never had that happen to me, and I'm not sure if it's possible to happen or not. But yes, if you're doing a harvesting mission and your field withers on you, I think at that point you're probably done. I'm not sure what the game would do, but yes, if it doesn't continue on, I would just drive off the field till it says you got to go back and wait for it to time out. And yes, I guess you kind of lost out on that that mission, unfortunately. A little bit wider part of the field here, apparently. Second Year Gaming was saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas right back at you. Edward was asking, great Christmas, or let me read that again. Great video and Merry Christmas. Do you know any good maps with a small download size? He says the Marsh map's a little bit too big for him at 680 megabytes. If you're looking for a good small map, I believe the Lostberg map was a little bit smaller. I'd like to say that was around 300 or so. And that was definitely a very nice map. Okay, one time around the field here, and we're almost full. And for those of you wondering, by the way, yes, I am using my farming simulator steering wheel here at the moment. Like I said before, there's something fun about playing this game with the steering wheel. It especially works good for the articulated tractors. I know I've gotten a lot of comments from folks saying they really hate driving the articulated tractors. If you have a steering wheel, driving the articulated tractors is much, much easier. And by the way, when we say articulated tractors, for those who don't know what the articulated tractors would be, just open up the shop here a moment. We actually have a couple of them in the game here this time around. So first off, we got the New Holland, then we have the Case, then we have the Challenger, and then under the modded section here, we also have the John Deere 9630. Don't think there's any other articulated. Oh, the Kurovitz. Kurovitz is articulated as well. And you may notice there's a couple additional John Deere tractors here. We've added the John Deere 4455, the John Deere 4850. Probably should bump up the price on that one a little bit. That looks a little cheap. That's really cheap. The John Deere 4955 probably should be more like in the 70,000 mark, I would say. Newer, they're probably actually a little more than that. But John Deere 9RT, that looks like it's actually about the right price. Now, this is a really nice looking tractor here. And what I like about this one, you can actually select what size you want. So you got the 9460 RT, the 9510 RT, and then the 9560 RT. I'm pretty sure there's actually some more sizes in there than that, but it offers 3 of them, which is still pretty cool if you ask me. Really like seeing the mod authors do that with the sizes of tractors like that. Dwayne was saying the price drops after each load, unless it is on great demand. Yes, I knew the price was going to drop there when we were selling on Goldcrest Valley. I just did not realize it was going to drop that much that fast. It's like, whoa, that is a really big drop. I guess up until that point on Goldcrest, I have not sold that many, or that much crop at one time, apparently, so. Okay, let's find ourselves an unloading vehicle here of sorts. I know we got a truck around here somewhere. That's a logging trailer. That's not going to help. That's a flatbed. Also not going to help. Oh, you know what? We do have... Yes, the Homer. Let's actually take... Oh, there. I bet you our unloading truck is right there, I bet. I see the trailer sticking out. Yep, there it is. Well, let's unload, so we'll go grab the truck here as well. Okay, if I keep tabbing while I get to it. Oh, I think that was it. Yes, it is. I don't know if the pipe is long enough on that home or not. If it is, you might probably park it like on the road there, just off the road, and reach across the ditch with it. Fairly common to see that where I live. The truck will be parked up on the road, and then the grain cart can just reach across the ditch, sometimes depending on the size of the ditch. These ditches obviously look a little bit big, so probably won't happen, but... leg spikes aren't making it easy to back this up here. There we go. That should be good. Okay, there we go. That looks like that about filled that homer up there. Ola was saying Merry Christmas. Samuel also says Merry Christmas. Dave was saying, glad to see you past the 30,000 mark. Great video, and also wish you a Merry Christmas. Thank you very much for that, and Merry Christmas to you as well as the others that have said it. Okay, need to watch where I'm driving here a little bit. George was saying, that's why I switched into making silage and planting my fields all corn. There's no point in selling huge amounts of storage. You can only make 1 or 2 good sales. And yeah, that is kind of unfortunate that you can only really sell, in my case, it was like only really one trailer. Probably because I had a large trailer, that probably affected it really bad, I guess. Now, it's not that I couldn't, I guess the second trailer wasn't quite so bad because obviously we sold it at a second, or actually be the second place, I believe. Third load. It was the third load, yes. The third load there. And then that wasn't quite so bad. But yeah, it's still too bad the price actually changes like that. And I've said this before, and I'll keep saying it again. Farming Simulator really, really needs to fix their pricing in the game here. It's just ridiculous how it works. It looks like they may have fixed it a little bit to the extent that, you know, if I sell at one location, it doesn't necessarily kill the prices at all the locations. It looks like they may have fixed that a little bit. But still, the rate at which the price drops, I just find to be a little bit crazy. Kyle was saying you should buy one of the larger cat tractors for your plows and larger seeders. Francis was saying, thank you. I would like you to know it's your videos that keep an old man going with my little dog. Every morning your videos are the first thing I check. There's a new one, so thank you. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Well, Francis, wish you a Merry Christmas as well, and glad you enjoy the videos. Expert Gaming says hi. Zombie Killer was asking, will the Lostberg map be available for the Xbox One? It should already be available to my knowledge. Like I said in the past, I don't have Farming Simulator for a console, so I can't confirm that. But from everything I've heard, Lostberg is available for the consoles, so PlayStation and Xbox. Russell saying, always love your videos and look for the uploads. Thank you very much for that as well. Famous was saying, when I get my new computer, I will want to try to join you on the multiplayer server. Well, you're more than welcome to do so. And again, like I said, information is in the description of this video below. And you can always get on TeamSpeak as well. And we'll try to help you if you're confused about something there. And just something to keep in mind too. Like I said, we do have 2 multiplayer servers. So if you download the mods to join one server, it doesn't necessarily get you all the mods to join the other server. First off, there's mainly the map difference. Obviously, this server has March, and the other server is Chellington. So if you want to join both servers, you will have to download both maps. And that is kind of like I was saying earlier with the download links. You know, if you do want to join both servers, if you download the mods needed to join server 2 here, the March map, and you want to go join server 1, really the only thing you should need to get is the Chellington map. And there might be one or two other differences, something like that, I'm not sure. But for the most part, you should be able to just use the second download link, go to the server download page, and just download whatever mods you need individually. Save you a lot of time that way. Zachariah was saying, can you make a multiplayer logging video? I thought about doing that today, but obviously I'm the only person on the server here at the moment, so I figured, well, we'll do a little harvesting here instead, and maybe we'll save the multiplayer logging here for get a couple people on the server. As you could probably see when I was tabbing through the vehicles there, we do have a logging trailer, so we are doing logging here on the server. Brandon was saying, Merry Christmas, and you should look at the John Deere 9460 RT tractor. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. We were just looking at that a couple moments ago here. Okay, we should be able to use the GPS here again. We got the GPS lined up straight for this end of the field. Colin was asking, how many mods do you have on the multiplayer server? We're right around the 90 or so mods mark. I think there's a few less on server 1. And I think the size, depending on which map, Chellington. I think Chellington was the smaller map, I'd like to say. So that's like a 1.5 gigabytes worth of mods. And March here is like almost 2 gigabytes worth of mods. So just something to keep in mind there. And I know a lot of people like to say, oh, that's going to lag your computer out. No, that should not lag your computer out at all. Unless, of course, you go and buy every single stinking mod we have in the game here. You're not going to have any issues with those mods. Just having the mods in your mod folder is not going to cause your game to lag. It's when you start buying all those mods that might cause your game to start lagging. And like I said, the lag I'm experiencing here at the moment is not because of the mods. It's because my internet connection is being derpy here at the moment. In fact, if you look at the frames, we're doing pretty good here, right around 55 to 60, right where you want to see it. And that is something I've mentioned this before. When trying to figure out what is lagging your game, the first thing you really should check is your frames. If you're doing good on frame rate, which you can see I am at the moment, we're running right around, a little lower here at the moment, I guess, probably all the equipment on the main farmyard, but right around the 50 to 60 mark, that is not your issue. If you're running 50 to 60 frames, that means your graphics are good, you're not having any issues there. The next number to check is your ping. That is the little white number there up in the top corner of the map, and it's right around 30, 40, oh, there's 50. Like I said, that was probably, yep, that was a dropped ping there. I got my ping open on the other window so I can actually see it there. So it's fluctuating between, yeah, 30 to 50 to 60 ms. And that actually isn't too bad either. My issue is the fact, if you look at it, it is fluctuating wildly. That is not good for multiplayer gaming. When you see a ping, you want to see a nice, as steady as possible number. If you got a number that's just jumping all over, that's not good. Somebody with probably a 200 millisecond ping will probably actually do better. A solid 200 millisecond ping will probably do better than I am with my low ping. Just the way it works with online gaming. A solid ping, even though it's maybe higher, is better than a lower, wildly swinging ping like what I have at the moment. So just a little tidbit of information there for you trying to figure out any lag issues you might be having. And one thing I've noticed as well, if your frame rate is not good, it will affect your ping as well. So make sure your frame rate's good. You know, if you're complaining your milliseconds down in the corner of the map there's really high, make sure your frame rate's good, because if your frame rate drops down too far, then I've noticed the ping goes up as well. Because if I can play Farming Simulator 17 on my laptop, and I don't really have the greatest of laptops. It's a really nice laptop, it just doesn't have a good graphics card in it. And on my laptop, I think I get about 20, let's say 15 to 25 frames on my laptop. However, my ping is in the 60s and 70s. Same internet connection, but my graphics are not very good on my laptop. And I get a 60 to 70 millisecond ping. So same internet, just a way higher ping. And like I said, I suspect that's because of the poor graphics on it. Anyway, folks, looking at time, looks like it's time to wrap up the episode. So with that, folks, If you're watching this when I released it, have yourselves a very Merry Christmas. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.